Hello and welcome to Touring with Us, talk of the day, and welcome to the golden show that never ends. This is the voice of Nick C, and I will be with you very, very shortly to give you an update and come and say hello in the chat if you wish. Yeah, I am back on here. I do apologise, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me this time, and it is coming from the sound of the webcam here. And the webcam here is actually right. Shall we start again from the very beginning episode? I do apologise of being not on the sound here, and welcome to the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful show that never ends. I did stumble a couple of times, so of course you didn't hear me very well. And welcome to the live warm room of room number 17, wherever you are watching across the entire world. Now, of course, I do apologise with no sound at the beginning of this video. Hopefully you can hear my sound clearly from the webcam, which is pointed up in this direction here as I just click my fingers. And of course, yes, some people are watching me from above, and that's where the camera is actually positioned. It's a webcam, and it looks very much like a webcam actually, rather than the one at Marine Parade in Great Yarmouth at the top of the ARC cinema. So yes, I'll be flicking from one camera to another here, and if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask at any time, and do feel free to say hello in the chat as well. So this is webcam, and this camera here that I'm looking at now is actually the iPhone 7. So you might be able to see the difference within the quality. Only The difference is you're not hearing the sound from the iPhone 7. Instead, you are hearing the sound from the webcam, which is up in that direction. And you'll see me from above now, which is a beautiful view, by the way. No human will be able to look at me from that angle. Honestly, it's like a VAR, isn't it? But yeah, hello anyone who is watching absolutely anywhere. What a fantastic day it is, I have to say. So yeah, it is one of those kind of days where, of course, I got soaked to death. Well, of course it does happen, doesn't it? And there was another videographer in the area, actually, by the name of Walk With Me Tim, who was actually with his wife, Gabby, Gabby Starbuck, which I call Gabby Coffee. I can't wait to say that to them when I see them eventually next time. Probably won't be now, but of course, what I would say is that it is a shame that I didn't bump into them today. It's because they only lasted about 17 minutes on their live and we lasted about 25 minutes. So yeah, we even beat, a big, massive broadcaster of that kind of YouTuber rather than a broadcaster. But yeah, I suppose it is broadcasting in a way. But yeah, hello to anyone tuning in right now. We've got some people tuning in at last. But do feel free to come and say hello to us in the chat. Some of you are watching 100% live here, and and I'm actually looking at that camera here, and that camera is the one that's showing right now. So yeah, I better flick over to the right camera. So yeah, this is camera iPhone 7, and the one you saw a minute ago is actually this one up there, which I should be looking at. It's very confusing, isn't it? But yeah, just imagine having multiple cameras. It would be just completely amazing. But yeah, my experience today was a wet one. Of course, I ended up going to Nikki's Cafe breakfast. For those people who got it right on the We Love Great Yarmouth page on Facebook, they sort of recognised it. Of course, the finest breakfast for £6. You can't argue for that. And of course, that included a cup of tea with a bit of biscuit as well, which I've still got the biscuit left from that. I saved it for later, and it was only £2 for £8 in total. Not bad price for breakfast. Even beats Wetherspoon prices. Why are Wetherspoon's prices going up hikingly? I can't understand that. That is my favourite sort of brand. But yeah, they used to be very much a cheap place, but it seems to go up. Well, it has gone up quite a bit over the year or so, but it steadied its price up to December, after the kind of discount that they had for a month. I think it was September only or something like that, and then as soon as October hit, the prices started rising again. But of course, they might have a January sale, but that's just another thing altogether. Of course, we are huge fans of Wetherspoons, but if you are not a fan of Wetherspoons, then of course we understand that. But yeah, of course, there's a sort of mixture of fans on it. Some people like it, like some people like Manchester United, some people don't. For example, say some people like Liverpool FC, and some people don't. You can't win either way. But what I would say is that it's a scenario where you just can't find your way either way, rather than repeating myself there. But yes, if you want to stay with us just for fun, just today, I don't know if I'm going to give away a prize. I was actually thinking of giving away a prize, but of course, maybe if no one answers, then of course I can't give away the prize. I'm hoping to actually do this. So if you all can come to the last evening before I head back, which will be tomorrow. The last evening is tomorrow. It's gone so quick here, and I've enjoyed every moment. Of course, it's been very difficult without my usual friends with me, but of course I've had to get by. But yeah, I want to tell you some news before I go and tell you about this fun game that you might want to answer. So if we do have some answers, that'd be great. And if you can all join in tomorrow at some point in the evening, we want you all there, okay? And to give away one winner of a prize, which of course involves, of course, coming to Great Yarmouth to pick up your prize. But we need you all in there for this competition to go ahead, because you can't really do a competition without people in the chat. It's very difficult. It's like you're talking to, of course, nobody out there. But anyway, yeah, it's an interesting scenario. I've sort of taken a break from any football commentaries today because I was doing a lot of them yesterday, only second halves, of course. So hi from Nice and Relaxing Show, who has just come on here. So hello. Are you in the chat right now? It seems to have flashed up on the screen here. So yeah, I don't know where it came from actually. It came up on the screen and it's not actually come up on the live. Can you comment on the live if you can? And of course, yeah. Hi from the Nice and Relaxing Show. I wonder who that was. I will say hello, Nicole. So there you go. I don't even think Julian from the Nice and Relaxing Show would actually write that. So I will say hello, Nicole there, and very good evening to you all. We are 100% live from room number 17 in Norfolk. So yeah, it's I've gone blank. Oh, it sort of came off and on then. How weird was that? Don't know what happened there, but of course, yeah, maybe I should flip back to this camera just in case that camera goes off at any time here. So yeah, you have to use the same Wi-Fi for the sort of software. Well, I'll call it software, but it's an app that you use, the Droid app, which of course won't work with 4G for some reason. And 4G does not work for OBS Studio, by the way. I've worked that one out. I don't think many people have actually noticed that. So there we go. Nice and Relaxing, of course, says hi, and the only one that would say hi is Nicole. So hello to you. Very, very good evening to you all. And of course, yes, we are live from the actual room itself. You can see the background itself. Alex is in the chat. Hi, do you know anyone who supplies large boxes? Suppose I could go to Tesco from Alex. Well, actually, of course, I can answer you, Alex, if that's okay. That's perfectly said, Alex, and thank you very much for keeping your language down on here. You have to keep your language down on all directions, because somebody could, well, get offended. I know some people can't offend. Sorry, some people can't actually. Oh, have I gone off? I seem to have gone off on that camera. But yeah, I'm still here, by the way. Hello, everyone. It's just one camera's gone off. And of course, my charger has not agreed with me for some reason. Anyway, of course, I'm going to sort of, the battery has gone on that camera. So I can't use the other camera at this present time. So, yeah, I have to carry on with the show here. I do apologise, about the distraction there, but I cannot actually use that camera at the moment because it would just give me a sort of screen like this. A frozen screen. That's on screensaver, by the way. But hello to the camera up there as we continue here. And thank you very much, Alex, for your question there. And of course, yes, I would personally put something on Life's a Gift, okay, on Facebook, okay. If you're on Facebook, go on there and leave them a comment and ask if there's anyone that knows of any boxes about. Maybe Tesco's do have them as well. So pop by Tesco's and make sure you ask them and let me know the answer, of course. And I hope I've helped you on that note as well. So thank you very much, Alex, for tuning in. It really, really is appreciated that you are tuned in. Live from the studio of room number 17. So, yeah, absolutely brilliant. It's nice that people are tuning in, and of course, yes, yeah, they haven't actually done the bed here. I think it's just a day off for those people that normally make the bed. I've got to make it myself, apparently. But anyway, of course, it's not any fault of the owners. Well, I'd say not owners, because they are only renters, and of course, it's to do with the, I would say, the tenants, if you like, the landlords, whatever you like to call it. But of course, they rent the place rather than own it. So yeah, a big shout out to Wayne and Claire, and a huge thank you for allowing me to use this room for my videos. I'm live. Yeah, I am live actually. Yeah. I keep hearing my phone buzz. So yeah, I've got a message here. So yeah, I've got your message, and I know it's I know who's sent me the message. So yeah, how nice is that? I don't even think Julian would actually write hi on there. We did write back about 5 minutes ago, and that came from NC and nobody else on behalf of touring with us. So yeah, my experience today has been a wet one, and of course, if I didn't tell you at the beginning of the show, of course, I wasn't competing in terms of broadcasting against another videographer, but we did manage to get 25 minutes, which actually beat a record of 17 minutes for a channel by the name of Walk With Me Tim, who's got a lot of following. They gave up within 17 minutes of a broadcast. They were happening to be broadcasting in the area of Great Yarmouth at the same time as me. What a coincidence, eh? What a coincidence. That's Tim and Gabby Linden. Well, Gabby is Gabby Starbuck, and Tim as in, I think he looks like the guy from Liverpool actually, Simicus, but it sounds like Timicus. But yeah, he's got another stunt double as well, Darwin. Looks very much like a second Timicus. Anyway, that's that, and he's not actually a Liverpool FC fan, although he has been to Liverpool and he says Liverpool is a nice place. Maybe he supports Liverpool, I don't know. But he went to Manchester Stadium to do a tour around there, but I haven't actually done that. I would be actually frightened because I'm actually, you know, completely different supporter of a football team than that. Talking about some supporters of football teams, please stay with us, because you know we want to talk about those people who support football teams. And Alex Bailey, yeah, well, okay, he said, I think I was searching shouting the other night. I apologise from Alex Bailey. That is the reason for my yeah. Okay, right. Yes, yeah, we know you can't help doing that, and of course, yes, there are help out there, as of course Taste of Vernon said out there. Go and see someone to help you calm your nerves down. I think that's what it is, and make you sort of talk in the right way. But anyway, we won't go on too much about that. We're going to list a few people that support certain football teams, Alex, do you support a football team? I just got lonely from Alex. Yeah, that's much more better from Alex. Yeah, I know you're a little bit lonely, and I think there's out there help for those people out there. So yeah, we were expecting to be on at 7 p.m, but we decided to be on a little bit later. I am about 100 miles away from Haverhill right now, unless you want to walk it, unless you fancy walking it. But thank you very much for your messages, and I thought you disappeared off the radar for a little bit, Alex, but of course you've returned here. But I'm going to talk about favourite football team, okay? And of course, yeah, the favourite football teams are listed on the Touring With Us page on Facebook. Some people have come up with stuff like Kim Smith, one of our moderators. Hopefully you're in the chat, of course, Kim Smith. That'd be nice if, of course, you can come up and say hello to us one day and maybe wish us a Merry Christmas. If you do want to wish us a Merry Christmas, feel free to do so at any one time. Right, okay. Nathan Brett on the Touring With Us page says Manchester United. That's one of his teams there. And Kim Smith, one of our moderators who hasn't been around for a while, and of course, yeah, I hope that she does return to our channel. She is an Ipswich Town fan. Any Ipswich Town fans out there watching right now? It'd be nice to hear from you. Are we still on air? So yeah, are we really on air? Yeah, hopefully we still are. So yeah. Thank you very much for being yourself a moderator, Alex. And maybe you could do that one day. One day you'll be able to know what is wrong and what is right. So, yeah, that is very good sort of trial out for you. Let's put it another way. It's a really, really good idea that you are trying to learn what is right words to say and what is a not right word to say. And of course you know how to delete comments as well, which is very, very good of you. And of course if you catch anyone swearing, that's what a moderator does actually, so it is quite fascinating on that note. Apparently my stream rate is 9,258.44 kb. Well, it's kb PS, whatever that means, I don't know. Apparently it's higher than the recommended bit rate. I don't know why that is, but of course that is just another thing altogether. We've had 8 views on the channel, which is quite nice actually, and we've had some extra subscribers over the course of the few days, some of which have disappeared, and then of course we've gained more as well. Merry Christmas. I've heard of Manchester United. Are you a Man United fan? I'm actually a Saints fan, Saints FC, but Man United are nicknamed the Devils, which of course is strange one to actually talk about. But of course, Saints as in Southampton FC, currently unbeaten in 11 games. I think it's 12 games now, and of course, can they stay unbeaten in the Championship for not 11 games, but of course 13 games? Can Southampton stay unbeaten for at least 13 games? We'll have to wait and see on that note. We've got some news to tell you as well. If you're able to go online, by the way, tomorrow, between the time of 2 p.m. and 4 p.m, right? And yeah, something really exciting is going to be happening. I can't tell you too much about it without giving it away. All you know is that it's an interview with myself speaking about a channel, not Walk With Me channel or any other channel at all. It is, of course, the channel of this one, and of course I'll be talking about the actual channel itself, and of course apparently I've got some Christmas requests that I've been offered, and I can't tell you how many songs I've been offered by the presenter, but it is a show called Step Back with Tracy, on a radio station, which is a community-based radio station in Great Yarmouth. It's called Harbour Radio. So check out Harbour Radio online between 2 and 4 p.m. tomorrow. When I was live earlier, I said 1 p.m. by mistake, but then corrected myself and said, of course, 2 p.m. So, yes, all of the comments have gone away so far, which, is good for a moderator. So, if you wanted to be a moderator in the future, then Alex, you are just amazing. So, yeah, and we do have moderators, but some of which don't always come in, but they do check in from time to time. I suspect that they know the idea of when I go live. Sometimes I'm not able to program it like OBS Studio, which is what I'm using right now. I'm looking at this webcam at the far top screen, and it looks like a Sky Sports news program, doesn't it, with the link of the Touring With Us down below. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed to Touring With Us, make sure you do. And it's got the list and the name of Touring With Us down below. And I'm sort of half a screen, almost like GB News as well. And of course, yeah, nice and relaxing, says hi from Mole and Frog. Oh, you're both tuning in at last. So, yeah, I've only just got that message, by the way. This is the actual room here. I don't know if I can show you any further at the moment. Behind me, just directly over there, is the actual Ross... I can't say the words. What's wrong with me? It feels like I've got a sort of sense of alcoholism in my body at the moment, but I haven't been drinking at all. I don't know if this does any good, but of course, yeah. Behind me, seriously, I'm only joking, is the washroom bathroom, which of course it is a tight shower, by the way, but it does actually work. Okay. And we do have one moderator. I keep forgetting about you lot as a moderator. So thank you very much for our moderators that are coming in tonight. Lots of exciting stuff coming up on the channel. I do want to do a competition tonight. So I want to give away a prize. Well, it might save me doing it tomorrow, actually. So, of course, if anybody wants to have a go for a competition here, I want you to guess, because I've got some fruit with me, behind me, yeah, hidden behind Bully, the star prize, right behind me, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, yes, this is Bully's special prize, by the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, and boys and girls out there, can you tell me this simple question? Okay, listen to the question. The question is simple, and I want you to give me a simple answer, okay, on the chat. Can you tell me, okay, how many apples do I have? I bought them for £1.50. I'm going to test you on that later on. I bought them for £1.50 in a local store, a Premier store, not Premier Inn, which is open from 6 a.m. till 11 o'clock at night, which is about a 10-minute walk from here. And, of course, yeah, how many apples are there in this package? Okay? Shall I give you a little bit of a clue to get you all going? It's between 1 and 10. So, can we have the first answer, please? So, what is the answer? And I'll tell you what the prize is, actually. It's in my wallet. And, of course, I have got my wallet with me. I might do a similar thing. If we can't give away the prize tonight, I will do a similar thing tomorrow night. And yeah, hopefully you're all tuning in to that. And it is apparently the rat speaking right now, as in Ratty. I don't know where that came from, but of course, yeah, there's plenty more where that came from. Right, okay, the prize is 58 tokens, which I won earlier on a machine in Great Yarmouth. So can you all see that, ladies and gentlemen? I'll put that up to the camera a little bit closer. Unfortunately, my other camera went a little bit like this. Frozen. That's me, frozen. That's a screensaver. So I'll put that back there because you won't be able to see me in live motion because the camera froze at that point because the battery went, because the charger is not suitable for the actual phone itself. I don't know why. I haven't got a clue why that is, but it's apparently charging again. You need to get a suitable charger for the iPhone 7. This is the webcam. It's called Trust webcam. Do you trust it? Not if I keep flicking like that. Oh, I've got on screensaver. That's the angle that I was using earlier. It worked perfectly earlier, but it was crashing. It's not because of the app, of Droid app, which you have to use on a kind of internet source. It was because the battery ran out on iPhone 7. So yeah, you have to, if you want to use cameras like this, especially on OBS Studio, it does not work, I repeat, it does not work on 4G software. So when we do another studio like this, with OBS Studio, it has to be with a Wi-Fi, because 4G connection, because you're using a hotspot, it does not work. I repeat that, okay? So yeah, that's just unfortunate. So yeah, the reason why it works at my place where I am in Suffolk, Hughley, is because I'm using a Vodafone Fibre Octave Wi-Fi. Fibre Octave is brilliant for Wi-Fi, so make sure you try and get a monthly version of Fibre Octave, whatever broadband you might get, whether it's of course Vodafone, Virgin. Well, you can't get that in Hayville, but of course Vodafone is the best signal anywhere, pretty much, unless I'm mistaken by that. But yeah, Frog says 4. Right, we'll find out if you are the winner at the end of the programme tonight. So please stay with the one you're on. Hit that thumbs up, please, because you'll be a star if you could. Okay, Frog says. Oh, it is actually Giuliani from the Nice and Relaxing show that is on. Is that you typing, or is it, of course, somebody else typing? I don't know. I'm quite bemused by that. So we've had the first answer. So Alex, do you have an answer to what that might be? How much is an iPhone 7 nowadays? Well, you can buy them second hand on eBay. And by the way, talking about eBay, we do have an eBay shop for touring with us. If anybody wants to purchase one of these mugs, that of course I can show you, but of course I don't have any mugs with touring with us on it. But hold it right there. We have a similar cup that looks like a touring with us mug without the actual logo on. It looks about that sort of size, okay? So that could be a pretend one. I couldn't bring one in case, of course, it gets broken. But the prize winner, hopefully we'll give this away tonight, actually, for anyone that guesses the correct answer. I want to know who it is that guessed 4 out of Frog and Mole. Okay, 60 to £100. Who said that? Was that Nicole or Frog or Mole? Which one is it that's speaking in the chat right now? Live from Haverhill in Suffolk, about 100 miles away. What do you think about Haverhill? About 100 miles away. What do you think about right Yarmouth? 200 miles away. By the way, of course, whilst you're all watching, because you're all enjoying the show like no other, hopefully we'll have another sort of Q&A this time. Yes, it will be a Q&A. Hopefully we'll get all of you tuned in, and all those that have recently tuned in, even a young artist that of course has been promoting touring with us. There is a video on that, okay, and the video is at Market Square. I think it's called Market Square in Great Yarmouth, where he was singing a beautiful song about a beautiful lady. I think it was something on that lines, but I think YouTube gave it a copyright for some reason. Maybe he was singing a cover song. But he's from Norwich, and I am trying to get him to do a Together Live at some point and have an interview live on the air, but it have to be on a mobile, I'm afraid. So yeah, you can't do a Together Live on OBS Studio, which is a bit of a shame. But somehow you can, at some point, get interviews from Zoom somehow. I'm sure I've done it before, but yeah, it's a long time since I've actually done that. I think you do it by virtual camera or something like that. But yeah, hold on for the prize at the end of tonight's programme. I won't stay on too late tonight because I've got to hit the hay for one reason. Whilst you lot are on, okay, I just want to tell you some news about that. Frog says 6, right. Okay, so somebody said 4. Oh, Mole says 4, right, okay. Frog says 6, right. Are you talking about cricket now? 6 and 4. We'll find out at the end of the programme here, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, we need more people subscribing to us. I think one subscriber did go away from us when we were at 23, I think. It then went down to 622, and then, of course, it's leaked up 3 more extra subscribers over the course of the, couple of days. But I'm quite surprised that we have leapfrogged that, and of course there was someone in our live that was playing with one of those party poppers down at the Mall of Great Yarmouth. We call it the Mall because you've got Britannia Pier at the end looking like Buckingham Palace in London. But yeah, anyway, of course, yeah, what is the time? Oh, it's coming up to 8 o'clock. I'll stay on for a little bit longer and entertain you guys here. Maybe say a couple of jokes. I don't know if anyone will laugh at this moment of time. But you can laugh at this scene that we're in right now. And of course, I might be able to show you a bit about the area or a bit around the area. I'm going to try and get up here. I'll have to put this camera back again. Here we go. So yeah, I can't stretch the camera any further than this, but of course over in this direction is the stairs. I have to be very careful walking down it, and of course, yeah, that is the washroom over there. I might try and video it later on if I get a chance to. That's if I get time. I've got some milk in that little cabinet there. It's a kind of double bed here, although I had to make it myself. It looks a bit scruffy at the moment, but I do apologise about that. And the Apple things are over there. I can't show and give away too much about that, but they normally do up the bed, and I've only half done it at the moment. And of course, yes, it's because it's Sunday. That's why they don't usually do the beds. They done all the facilities here, which of course I've got myself a cup of tea, coffee, sugar, and some tea there. I've had some extra tea there, and of course I wonder how many of you can guess how many milk's in there for a bonus. How many milks usually go in there, and an extra milk there. And I know that won't last long, like the long life usually does. And that's the iPhone just down there, a little bit behind the scenes here, and that's my laptop, of course, in the health and safety position there. And of course, 3 plugs there. I've also got an extension lead down here. Can you see that? Maybe you can't very well. There it is, just down here. That's the extension lead fitted to the plug just down here. Okay, that's the main door. And of course up here is the TV. It does work, only I don't have it plugged in at this moment of time. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this round here, and of course you've seen some of the I thought the camera was going to fall off for a second there, but you've seen some of the facilities of this room, and of course I don't want to give too much away, because I'll tell you why. Because there is possibly a video coming up. I've got lots of videos to edit, by the way, and of course, time is usually the enemy on that note. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say hello to all the Manchester United fans, by the way. Hello! They did lose 3-0. Oh dear. Wah! Something like that. Well, Southampton got a draw with the head of Wetherspoons, Watford. So there you go. I was happy with that. And Julian, as in Julian, as in Julian, as in the mole, he supports Liverpool, and he will be delighted with his 2-1 turnaround at Crystal Palace's. That sounds like an I Was Glad song of the hymn world there, of the organ world. Don't forget Richard McVeigh tonight. Starting to laugh here. And I think he's on here right now. I don't know if he's live now. I'm going to check right now and make you watch it, whether you like it or not. Yeah, I don't know why I put hello Nicole there, but of course, yeah, it might have been her that said hi, because she's the only one that I know that would say hi. But yeah, it could have been Julian as well. 4G is okay up here, but it's not great. Okay, he's playing revised English hymnals live. So yeah, you have to wait for the adverts to come up here, and of course the live stream usually starts. Okay, I don't really know what. Skip this survey here. Apparently it's live now. Okay, it's got a lot of following on his channel right now. I don't know if YouTube will get any copyright on that. I think that's really funny. We're crossing live to, of course, Richard McVeigh from Hampshire. I don't know if you can hear that very well. It's very, very quiet. His organ, as virtual organ, by the way. Do check out his channel for more details. And there he is. That's Richard McVeigh, who's actually performed at Bury St Edmunds many years ago. We have not met this guy, but of course he's crazy to listen to on a Sunday. Crazy as in very, very nice. So this is live, and watch that and relax for the whole of the evening when you can. But don't worry if you miss his live, it will be on as a replay later on. Like we are. If you're watching on replay, we appreciate that. And something I want to tell you before I reveal the answer of the competition. So yeah, the answer is coming up, so hold those thoughts. So on this note here now, I'd just like to actually tell you some news. Before you lot head away, I just want you to know that you can tune in if you have access to Wi-Fi or 4G. Doesn't matter where you have access to Wi-Fi or 4G. I'll be on Harbour Radio between the time of 2 PM and 4 PM. But don't worry, it doesn't end there, because if you miss it, it will be on the archive, and I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been on radio for a long time, since I did co-hosting, and I sent out shows on All Request Radio, which ceased broadcasting, went out of business basically, unfortunately. But of course I started out as a co-host many years ago, back in the year of 2009 or 2009, and I did a show called Feel Good Friday many years ago. Maybe I can talk about that if I get time, but I'm pretty much mainly hoping to talk about touring with us, all being well. So I'll be with the Step Back with Tracy show, and she's a lovely lady I met in the market area of Great Yarmouth, which is near the Lloyds Bank and Greggs and HSBC Bank, Barclays Bank and Newmarket area. It's just been amazing. So I'm looking forward to that interview, and hopefully you'll hear one of the theme tunes that is regularly heard from time to time. on this channel. I've got so many different tunes that I have produced and played as theme tunes on the channel. The one that you heard at the beginning of the show, before my sound came on, which was silenced for at least 2 minutes, I would say that is not the song that's going to be played. I've got the CD with me, and I'm hoping in time to, of course, maybe, you know, start promoting the CDs for anyone that wants one. So yeah, it's almost time. Yeah, time has beaten us all already, and it's time to introduce you to the answer. Now, of course, we might let you try and guess another guess. So yeah, I presume your first answer will be correct. Now, who is going to win the prize of this? Which, of course, is 58 tokens. Don't worry if you don't get it right. It's these tokens here. You can see. Can you see it? You can see it in more detail here, hopefully. Can you see that? 58 tokens. And I won this earlier on a machine in Great Yarmouth. I've got to collect my coins. I didn't put them back, by the way. See if anyone can one day raise some coins, whatever they win, by not putting them back in the machine, budgeting, taking it away, and raising for touring with us. I wonder if anyone can actually do that as a different way to donate for touring with us. Great way. So any winnings that you'd have would be a donation for touring with us. That would be excellent if we can do that. That is a different way, as I said, to donate for touring with us. So we're waiting for the winner. Well, it's pretty much close between two of them tonight, and I can tell you the answer right now. But they've disappeared. The answer, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is coming up now. And the answer, well done to, of course, Mole, who has got it right. He said 4 apples. The answer is 4 apples. So congratulations to Mole. I don't think he's tuning in right now. But, yeah, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? But, yeah, the answer is 4. So congratulations to Giuliani Buzzing. You have won a prize. I thought you was going to stay on and find out the winner. But it was a close call thing. I thought Frog was going to be getting it right, but I thought she said 4. But Frog says 6. So, to prove that point here, bear with me. And tomorrow I'll probably test. I will test, you know, the price and see if you remember what price they were. Okay, and I'll, you know, tell you the answer when you get it. So the answer was 4 apples here, and well done to Mole who got it right. So of course he'll be winning himself, of course, 58 tickets, which of course is on his way for his prize he can collect from the Majestic, I think, in Great Yarmouth. Only works at the Majestic Amusements in Great Yarmouth, and of course the ticket was printed on the 10th of the 12th, which is Sunday 23. It says 25 here. I think they are about a year ahead. I don't think it's 25 yet, and that's 2 years' time. So, yeah, 3 o'clock, and I think it meant to be 10th of the 12th, 23. So, anyway, his prize will be on his way. Congratulations, Mole, as in Giuliani Buzzing, who has won that prize. So yeah, keep guessing at our competitions just for fun only. So yeah. Right, okay, I'm going to say goodbye to you all now, unfortunately, because time is against me, and of course, it is, unfortunately, the enemy here. I'm going to continue to watch, maybe if I get time, the Richard McVeigh and hear a bit of the organ sound. But yeah, it's only a virtual organ that he plays, but he's also a player of maybe a sort of regular service that he does in mainly cathedrals rather than churches. But yeah, we talk more about that on the Nice and Relaxing show, hopefully when we return. Hopefully there'll be a chance to actually see some more nice and relaxing kind of shows. We are stopping the live streams at the moment, but we may one day return to the live streams of the Nice and Relaxing show. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. It has been Nixie. Peace out to you all, and God bless to you all, and stay safe and stay warm. And from us all here from Norfolk, live very much in your living room or wherever you're watching or whatever device you're watching, a huge thank you very much to all the people that have chatted in tonight. Keep your chats coming, and don't be shy to give us a hi on the chat at any time. I know people are almost trying and urging themselves to do it, so yeah, I know it takes a little bit of effort to do it, but of course, you know, it makes you wonder why others seem to have piles of people chatting on their chat and some others don't do it as well. But it makes you wonder. It really, really does. But anyway, of course, we will leave that racing for you in mind. And yeah, you can chill out with a track called Chill Out. It's not the track that's going to be played on the radio, but it is a chill out track because it's called Chill Out. And it comes up now. Wherever you may be, have yourself a truly and deeply wonderful time. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next Talk of the Day live. From the show and the golden show that never ends, take care of yourselves and most importantly, each other. Just to let you know, of course, this is a track called Chill Out 2017. And of course, it's courtesy of Music 2000 and it's by Teddy J. We'll see you for now because it's truly and deeply end of story.